Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what's in store for the next 7 days for you. What's going on with Libra? Oh, okay. Oof, oof. You know, I was seeing that grief card. Face your shadow, change tracks. Wake up call. All right. I knew that you were grieving something. I knew it. Now, these two cards, accept what is dying and choose friends wisely. This could literally be like, accept that a friendship is dying. Like it's done. Whether it's because you guys fell out of touch or you both have changed your viewpoints on something, or, you know, something happened between the two of you and now there's some hurt feelings and hurt words. Whatever the case is. Or this is a period for you where you're grieving the loss of something, and it is paramount and important to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the right people at this time. And I feel like that's more the case. Yeah, you're in the middle of a grieving process. And the worst thing that can happen sometimes when we're grieving something, whether it's literally like grieving the loss of a person, or the loss of a job, or the loss of a romantic relationship, or the loss of money, or just grieving the loss, maybe loss of self, okay? Of course, it's important to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with the right people. Because if we're not, it makes it a hell of a lot worse, right? Libra. What is this card that's flipped over here? Okay. Libra. Just don't surround yourself with shapeshifters. Don't surround negative shapeshifters. People that are, man, and that Star Ancestor card keeps coming up. People who are fake, people who are manipulative, people who do not actually support you, who are not who they say they are. Take charge with authority, exactly. And then the eagle's coming up. See from a higher perspective. I would keep an eye open at this time, Libra, for sure. I'm seeing the evil eye with that, actually. Protect your space, protect your boundaries, protect your mental health, your emotional health. All right, because right now is a sensitive time. Right now is a time about resting and recovery and taking care of yourself. And you cannot surround yourself with the worst people in the worst environment. You're never going to heal. We always hear that, right? Like, you can't expect to heal if you're in the same place that made you sick. So look at the bigger picture of what's really going on. Also, that's also tying into accept what is dying, because it is a week of just saying, hold on. It is a week of saying, I know that something is ending. I know that it's not for me anymore, or it's out. You've outgrown it, okay? You've outgrown it. Take charge with authority on both of those cases, right? To see the bigger picture and take charge of authority of accepting what is dying, but also take charge with authority when it comes to the people that you surround yourself with in a very, very vulnerable time for you. Very sensitive. It's raw, okay? So this feels raw. So this feels recent, or just it still hurts. Yeah, especially the people that you literally see every single day, you know? You're learning You're learning how to communicate better about it, I think. You are starting to talk about it. You're starting to talk about what happened and, the past. And how, basically how that's affected you right now. I do feel like this is either about health or career, something in the physical or material world. Yeah. It's affected you at home, obviously. So yeah, but again, I do see that you're learning. I think that you're learning how to deal with it spiritually more than anything. You're trying to see the bigger picture as far as like, okay, well, at least what did this teach me on a spiritual level, on a soul level? Did I clear any karma, or did I, it just feels like it's questioning at least the wisdom that was gained behind it. Yeah, it's definitely, if you can't accept what's dying, then you're having a hard time letting go, literally, of the past. You're having a hard time letting go of the past, which can lead to a realization that, you might be holding on to a grudge, resentment, blaming others, or blaming a situation when it should be that it just sometimes things end. You will because the thing is like, yeah, it happened so quickly or fast, or it just came out of nowhere. You weren't ready for it, or you weren't prepared for it, and that's why now it's even harder to try to see what the bigger picture is about that. And yeah, just try to find someone to talk to about it. Maybe that's why this choose your friends wisely card is here, right? Like try to find some support in that. Get counseling if you need. Don't sit with it, right? Like don't sit with it and let it fester or let it build up or hold on to anything. Make sure, I think honestly for you, a good thing to do is write. I'm definitely seeing that for you, Libra, like writing it out, journaling, creative writing, automatic writing if you want to do that, whatever the case is. I just feel like putting all of your feelings and your emotions and how you're processing this into a productive way, into something productive. Making sure that you aren't just sitting and festering and I don't know, not processing it. Letting it get the best of you. And you're dealing with enough, as it is. You don't want to put yourself through worse. So yeah, for sure, finding something to do socially this week, finding some good people to hang around with, some good friends, or just good environment, right? Like if I know for me, I have not a big group of people. It's a very small, select few people. So I get that. So sometimes what I do is, for me, one of my favorite places to just go and sit is a library. So I'll just go and sit at the library, even if I'm not reading anything, or even if I'm not getting it, just because it's a good environment. Or I'll go and sit by the water at the park and just people watch or bird watch or whatever. So even just doing things like that, that could also be it, right? Like the whole choose friends wisely, because I'm also getting like choose environments wisely as well. Making sure that you are not ignoring or rejecting any intuitive feelings if it comes up as, okay, this isn't probably not the best place for me to be. It's kind of like if you're a recovering alcoholic and you've only been clean for 2 days, the last thing you want to do is go hang out at the bar, right? So yeah, so just make sure that you're around the right people, around the right places, doing the right things that help you process this loss, this grief. All right? I hope that helped. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.